I'm here with a short story titled Immersed. Darkness. Jawonge cracked his eyes open. The sky, split by clouds, and yet glued together by the birds. Panic. He searched his pockets. Where is his inhaler? It's not there. All he could feel was lint. These pajamas are quite old. He's had them for quite some time. They're blue. They're the first pair he ever owned. How did he get here? The last thing he remembered was the feel of his thin mattress that was covered by a cream white sheet, and he was wrapped into his blanket like a caterpillar in a cocoon. Suddenly, his heart stopped racing, so he sat up. As soon as he did, he noticed the grass around him. Tall, green, beautiful grass like an emerald sea. It was calm. For a moment, all he could hear were his thoughts. And suddenly, from the horizon, the trees that bordered this beautiful field, from these trees came an arrow that landed right next to his left foot. Run, 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 was all he could hear. He stood up and he went for the trees. He ran for the trees. Fantasy finally came to his aid. All those books that he's been reading, knowing that trees would provide cover, he was finally going to use this knowledge. Yeah, he was a smart man doing so, wasn't he? He made it there, and he thought he was safe. All of a sudden, a trap sprung. He was in a net suspended in the air. Arrows and swords were now pointed at him. Oh no. What is he to do? A familiar face walked towards him. Why does he recognize this man? A limp, one leg shorter than the other. A friendly face bearing a scar from his right eyebrow to the back of his head. Short, plumb, tight shirt with ripped sleeves, exposing a mark on his right shoulder. Did he rip it off just to show it off? Perhaps, but it was a branding. Seemed rather odd. Hello, friend. Can I call you that? You have trapped me in a net. I don't suppose that's how you make friends. Ah, yes. He signaled the men to cut him down. My men, quite paranoid, you see. You would be too if a stranger appeared in the heart of your lands unannounced. He pulled out a pipe and lit it. 1 puff, 2 puffs, 3. By the third one, his men had gotten him down from the trap. You do not seem a threat. They call me Mavuto, King of Havoc. Kindly I ask, who are you? I know this name. Why? Why does Jawonge know this name? It seems as though something straight out of a book. A book. Ah, yes, a book. I am Jawonge, and nobody, a deliverer of mail, nobody reads anymore. Tell me about this mail. Over dinner, of course. This way. A secret door, shaky ladder, and dimly lit hole later. They came to a village of outcasts, orphans, and runaway slaves. Born an orphan and sold to slavery, branded by my owner like an animal. We ate with pigs and bathed with ducks, but my time, our time, had come to flee these lands. My brothers and I, we devised a plan so sound it had no flaw, but on the day a slaver saw, and flagged my face to remind my soul that I am never free, no matter where I go. We banded together to rob the corrupt, no, not as payback, but as a means to survive. A man continued as Mavuto broke down in tears. Chiwonge suddenly felt the warmth of his bed. He was wrapped around his blanket once more. He felt the feel of the springs from his metal bed frame on his back. And now there was a familiar sight. His ceiling was stained and old. When he woke, though, he felt a sense of heaviness. He sat up and went for his laptop, opened it, stared at the blinking cursor that laid right next to a word, and he deleted it. That word read, villain. For that was how he wrote Mavuto. He did not write Mavuto's world, he wrote Mavuto's judgment by the world. Thank you.